So, my dear delegates, let's rise, ignite, and shine with Josh! Greatness is not in what we gather, but it's in what we give. Where kindness flows from heart to hand, a brighter world begins to stand. In streets where gentle deeds arise, hope spreads its wings and softly flies. Where service blooms in humble ways, community shines through brighter days. Some journeys are not walked, they are crafted with courage. And today, we celebrate some such journeys of our beloved Miltonians. Moving on to the segment of Inspiring Stories. Behind every milestone stands a few silent contributors, people who work with sincerity, never seeking credit. Capturing their stories was both humbling and challenging, as many felt uncomfortable sharing anything that might appear self-glorifying. Hence, in many instances, we have used fictional characters and symbolic photos, but the message remains unchanged. To spotlight these unsung heroes and ignite inspiration through their selfless contributions, we would be viewing 4 inspiring stories. Let's shift our attention to the big screen.
In many Indian homes, dreams fade before they even begin. Children from low-income families often struggle, not because they lack talent, but because they lack guidance and support. Kiran Ajmera, a homemaker from Kolkata, heard her house help worrying about her daughter's studies. The girl was bright, but struggling. Kiran thought, if I can teach my own child, why not hers too? What began as one child's tuition class soon became an evening classroom for many. Kiran's living room transformed into a space of joy, curiosity, and confidence. For more than 2 decades, Kiran has offered free evening classes in English, maths, and science. She mentors students to help each other, building leadership, compassion, and a love for learning. Over 100 children from nearby slums have benefited. Many have topped their classes, pursued higher education, and inspired others to believe. Education truly changes lives. Kiran's story reminds us that one person, one small gesture, can light up countless futures. Because when you educate one child, you uplift an entire community.
When learning becomes a habit, transformation becomes a lifetime companion. Next, let's move on. A journey of empathy and strength. Presenting to you the next inspiring story.
In the heart of Chennai, inside the Government Vigilance Home for Women, countless stories of pain and survival arrive every single day. For the past 15 years, one woman has stood beside them, listening, guiding, and healing. Her name is Tahera. Women rescued from trafficking arrive traumatized, afraid, confused, and stripped of identity. Many hide their religion or nationality to protect themselves. Some struggle with language barriers, others with deep emotional wounds, and most of them have no one they can trust. What began as a simple volunteering opportunity became Tahera's life mission. She became the bridge between silence and safety, speaking their language, calming their fears, and helping them slowly trust again. In 2013, a young woman trafficked from a neighboring country arrived pregnant and terrified. For weeks, she stayed silent. Tahera spoke to her patiently, day after day, until the young woman finally opened up. Tahera then worked with police, NGOs, and her embassy to verify her identity. Months later, she reunited with her parents, her newborn in her arms. One woman, dismissed as mentally unstable, had been sleeping under a staircase for years. Through a small gardening project, Tahera helped her open up. Her real story of abandonment and abuse finally came out. This truth set her free. Today, she is married and raising 2 children. For 15 years, Tahera has worked across government homes, collaborating with police, NGOs, embassies, and the Child Welfare Committee. Dozens of women have been reunited with families across borders. Many have rebuilt their lives with dignity. In 2019, she received the Best Social Worker Award, presented by a high court judge. Tahera reminds us that change begins with compassion. Every woman she listens to finds a little more courage to rebuild her life, because empathy heals and strength transforms.
She's not here with us, but our celebrations and everything will go to her. What a powerful reflection of how compassion and courage can heal even the most fragile lives. Giving back to the society should be our ultimate aim. Let's check on to the next inspiring story.
This is the same school where Karthik studied 35 years ago. A place that once shaped dreams, now left with peeling walls, broken floors, damaged toilets, and fading hope. During a casual visit to his hometown in Coimbatore district, Karthik walked into his childhood school, and what he saw broke his heart. Parents were pulling children out, not because of the quality of teaching, but because the building was falling apart. He couldn't wait for government funds that might never come. He decided to take responsibility, to revive his school, to restore dignity, to give today's children the same strong foundation that changed his life. The teachers, parents, and students couldn't believe the change. For the first time in years, the school felt alive, filled with color, pride, and hope. Today, over 50 students learn here in a safe, inspiring environment. Enrollment has increased. The district educational officer recognized Karthik's contribution, and the community's trust in public education is growing again. Karthik's next mission is to build a multi-purpose stage, a place where children can perform, celebrate, dream, and express themselves. A stage that will be ready by early 2026. Karthik believes this is just the beginning. If every alumnus gives back even a little, every village school in India can rise again.
This story reminds us that one committed individual can revive an entire community through education. A life dedicated to serving humanity is a life well lived. Presenting to you the next inspiring story.
This is the story of Dr. Ashok, a man who lived by one belief: service to man is service to God. Inspired by Swami Vivekananda, he chose a life not just to earn, but to give. In 1980, after completing his BDS from Calcutta University, Dr. Ashok felt a calling. Dental care was expensive and unreachable for the poor. So he chose a different path: prevention over cure, awareness over helplessness. In 1982, He went to Rangabalia in the Sundarbans, where there were no dentists and hardly any hospitals. He began free dental awareness programs, going door to door and school to school, building health through knowledge. In 1989, one village changed everything. Amragori, in Howrah district. Dr. Ashok adopted it with one dream: to make at least one village self-sufficient in his lifetime. He began step by step, monthly dental camps, training local volunteers, and school checkups, along with building primary schools. He supported polio drives, scholarships, and eye camps, restoring sight to over 100 people and running regular free eye clinics. He strengthened women and child development, guided farmers with soil testing, and in 2007 started an old age home for destitute elderly women. Because of his work, health awareness rose and education strengthened. Hundreds regained eyesight, and the village grew in confidence and dignity. Dr. Ashok proved one truth: one committed life can uplift thousands. Dr. Ashok, a life dedicated to serving humanity and inspiring generations.
A life that teaches us true success lies in serving humanity selflessly. Now, I would request all our inspiring Miltonians to come upon the stage for felicitation. For Miltonian Tahira, as she is not here, I would like to call Miltonian Geeta to take her appreciation. We would like all the inspiring. To facilitate them, I would invite the Secretary General of MILT and Chairperson of Aparesh Acharya Foundation from the Kolkata chapter, Miltonian Jagir Singh Jabal. I would now request Miltonian Jagir to say a few words about our inspiring stories.
Yeah, of course, I think We don't need words to express, on what we are witnessing at this convention. So before these four tremendous people, I owe my gratitude to Aparesh, because I think somehow he has visited this convention. When the chairman and secretary general of this convention were discussing regarding the NRI movement, and they told me that they have such a wonderful thing planned. So what has happened today is, there was no theory. We are witnessing the NRI movement. Doing is doing. Yeah. So knowing happened in the last convention, doing is happening in front of you. I really appreciate the Pune chapter's conception of such a wonderful thing. And all I can say is that the four people on stage are living the rise, ignite, and shine. Inner mastery is not a personal luxury. It is a public responsibility. We are witnessing it. Thank you.